boy, what a career. What a phenomenal, phenomenal career. Welcome to the Hall. Well, let's first of all talk about where the mindset comes from. You had something happen to you that could have stopped a lot of people just bang, right in their tracks. And you seem to use it as motivation to become great. Where does that come from?
Luck? No, but I think that, when you have cancer twice, not many people can relate, but certainly there's some doctors here that can relate. But I remember doing this article with the Herald back in, I think, '96 after Atlanta, and I said, won 2 bronze medals. My biggest battle was when I had cancer. It's not too shabby to win the medals in Atlanta, and it's just, I guess it's just inside me. You've heard other inductees talk about how important it was to just, believe in yourself and go through it. And it was just there, I guess.
I had the pleasure of covering you in your, I guess, athletic prime. Tell me how many hours a week you'd be in the water.
Including baths at home, probably a lot. Well, a typical workout was like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday would be in the morning workout at Sportsplex or Dalplex, 5:30 to 7:30, and night probably from like 4 till 6, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays an afternoon workout, and then on Saturdays, and I'll give credit to both Nigel and DeVille because. A lot of times, the guy with one leg's trying to take advantage, like get off sets early, don't work as hard, and I wasn't like that, mind you, a lot, but they, true to credit, they kicked my beep, so it was a collaborative effort, and it was a fun time, even though pools were really, really cold in December, and in the winter time, as Ray said, in Eastern Canada, but it was a special time.
You were always described as a pretty confident guy. Some people would describe you at times as cocky. I always thought, no, it's true. I always thought, though, that came from the fact that you knew you had outworked everybody. Is there any truth in that? Because I always sensed, I put in the work. I know I can do this.
Oh, I had no doubt that I was the best. And, it's a mindset. I remember I do a lot of motivational speaking, and one of the things I talked about was I was on the plane you have to understand, growing up in North Sydney, and it's important that I recognize folks in Cape Breton, but growing up in North Sydney, there was no other people with disabilities in North Sydney that I knew, right? So when I went to my first World Championships in 1990, there was a lot of people there that obviously had one leg or one arm or blind or whatever, and because I didn't see that. And then when I finally got on the plane ride on the way home after World Championships, I said to myself in my seat, I'm going to be world champion one day. And that's what drove me to basically just get in the pool every morning. You wake up in the morning and you see athletes, you hear athletes say, I'm going to put something on my wall, or I'm going to open my eyes and it's going to be on the ceiling ahead of me. Determination, drive, focus. And I think I had all that. And I never wanted to let a moment go by that I would miss a workout because I knew somebody else was going to be there. And you hear athletes and the stories about I couldn't go Friday night because I'd get up in the morning, and people say, oftentimes questions for athletes are, what did you sacrifice in your life to be the athlete that you are? And my response would always be, I didn't sacrifice a thing in my swimming career because I was constantly investing my time to be better. And I think when you invest your time into the ultimate goal, win, lose, or draw, and there is some good and some bad, you're going to like the results, and I think that's kind of the motto I live by.
When's the last time? Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely. Do you swim much anymore?
Not so much. I have a insomniac 5-year-old at home that doesn't like to go to sleep, but I enjoy sledge hockey. I enjoy getting in the water when I can, and it's just, I'll always love going back. You hear the soccer guys talk about, team, and it's like 20 years ago or whatever. And same thing for me. I just love getting in the water. I love pushing my limits. But I was joking around earlier. I said the older I get, the better I was. So, but oh well. But yeah. So I really love it. I wish I could still compete. I still have that fire inside me to compete, and I'd be remiss if I didn't. I'd like to thank the board of directors for the Hall of Fame for this induction. Maybe it's a lot to me.
Yeah. One last one. Why do you make every baseball fan in the room salivate? And tell us all what you do for a living now.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I have a full-time job with the certain baseball team that fell 2 wins short of the World Series. But and I was so looking forward to going to New York for the World Series because we had a plane charter for us Jays, and if we win the World Series, you get a ring, so that would have been fun to come here and say, "Hey, surprise, we won the World Series!" But it didn't work. But it's a lot of fun working for the Jays. I mean, we got a good team. Turned out to be Canada's team over the course of the last few months, and I don't know. It's just really nice to be in sport and live sport and have the opportunity to meet the people I've met and the fellow nominees tonight and the family here. So thank you for everybody showing up. It's been great. So,
All right, listen, you're a great cleanup hitter. Nicely done. Newest member of the Hall of Fame, Mr. Andrew Hill.